handle it for them, which also makes good business sense.
Yes, and a very important point that you made, and that is you need to understand what business you're in. And are you really in the IT business, or is that a service that you need in order to do the business that you're really focused on and should be focused on?
So for at least those two reasons, virtualization and VMware are really red hot right now. It's being adopted at a phenomenal rate.
Yes, I feel very blessed to be on the cutting edge of technology with a company like VMware.
And at the same time, if there's demands for your technology, there's also demands for human beings who are able to operate that technology. And so the students who are wanting to understand virtualization and VMware and how they can do the things that are now in demand in the workplace to support those things, that's also enormous.
Extremely important, and one of the reasons why we very gladly accept an invitation to participate with you in speaking with schools, because one of the things that can happen is we can have the best technology in the world, and if we don't have people who understand that technology and can utilize that technology in the workplace, it basically becomes an inhibitor for us to proliferate that technology. So what the school system does for us is we make available to them the intellectual property which enables them to train their students to become certified on our technology, so that after they have completed their studies, they have a degree from the institution, but they also have a professional industry recognized certification that goes along with that, making them more employable, so that when they go out into the workforce, they can present themselves as someone who has not only got a theoretical understanding, but they also have been trained to perform in a specific job role, and they have the credential to back that up.
So when you say we in this context, it's more specific than just VMware in general. You have a VMware Academy, right?
That is correct.
And how does that work?
We have established the VMware IT Academy, and what we're doing is we are sharing our intellectual property in terms of courseware, also in terms of our software, all of the presentation materials. We make all of that available to the schools at no cost, along with the necessary support to get them going. So once they have applied and been accepted to the program, we assign a mentor to them to help them become certified, so that they are then able to deliver classes in their institution to their students in the same fashion that we do for our commercial students. We're using exactly the same curriculum that was created by defining taking a job role, creating the necessary learning objectives against that job role to prepare someone to perform in it. That's what we use to create the courseware. It's also what we use to create the certification. And so once the student has taken the course through the school, and we make essentially our vendor support mechanism available to the school, so that they can buy books directly from our vendor and get the economy of scale that we have achieved, and they're purchasing directly, so that they're paying about a third of what they would if they were going through a professional publisher. Mm-hmm. And additionally, we work with Pearson VUE, and what we have done is we have enabled the student at the conclusion of class to get a discount voucher that they can then redeem with Pearson VUE. The discount is a 70% discount, so that the student is actually paying 30% of what they would if they were taking the class commercially, and then going on to get certification. So there's tremendous economies and advantages for the school and the student.
Wow, I love it. So we've got a breakthrough technology that can make a big difference in the operations of enterprises of all kinds. They realize that, they're adopting it. They need people who can help them make this work so that they realize those benefits. It's not just enough to do commercial training, because that's expensive and therefore not available to everyone. But by partnering with public education, VMware is cost effectively pushing these knowledge and skills out into our community to the benefit of our community.
Absolutely, yeah. We're teaching thousands upon thousands of students every day in our commercial environment, but those students already have jobs. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to prepare the students in the education community to be able to participate in the workforce. One of the things that we had found was in looking at monster.com and other job sites, we found that there were thousands of jobs which required a VMware certified professional credential. Mm-hmm. And in our commercial training, we are not supplying that need.
Right.
And that is what drove us to come up with the offering that we have in the VMware IT Academy.
Awesome. These are just the kind of opportunities and partnerships that we're looking for. One of our regional partners, Foothill College, is participating in your program as a VMware Academy. About 2 semesters into it, they say it's going great. So let's say a community college in our region is interested in all of this, and they would like to learn more and engage with you, find out how they become a VMware Academy. What would they do?
Well, what they would do, we have a website within the VMware.com website that talks about the VMware IT Academy as well as our other offerings for academia. And we have a very, very simple registration/application form. You tell us who you are. It's usually a faculty member who is applying on behalf of the institution. Tell us who the institution is. And then we have an online, pretty much like a software license agreement that you would select, you would basically agree to and click submit. And within a day or so, you'd be hearing from us, and we start the ball rolling by assigning a mentor and providing you with train-the-trainer e-learning, as well as the labs, and then working with the institution and the instructors within the institution to get them certified, and then enabling the ability to purchase courseware directly from our printer, and on it goes. So once we have gotten the institution and the faculty up and running, basically at that point we step out of the way and let you alone. If you need help, we're there for you, but otherwise we do not interfere in any way with your operation. We respect you as educational professionals and don't pretend to be able to tell you how to do your job.
Awesome. I love this story. It's National Science Foundation helping successful industry with breakthrough technology work with public education for the benefit of society and economic growth in the U.S. Let's keep working together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Very much.